Prior to using an Eveook system for fall protection, rope access, or any other purpose where a person can be at risk, a person must become first proficient with all the gear and techniques that are used when installing or using the Eveooks or any of their systems, and then demonstrate this proficiency. This shall be done on the ground at a safe place. This video is meant to demonstrate a recommended skills test for persons before they use an Eveook system on a roof or any place where they are at risk. The video is not intended to train a person to use the Eveooks or to explain the test. It is meant to assist people that are training to use the Eveooks and have been trained on the requirements of the test. You should complete the following routine without errors in less than 10 minutes before using the Eveooks at heights. Before testing, the Eveooks are tied to the fence, where they follow through figure 8 on the Eveooks and a munter mule overhand knot at the fences so that the trainee can eventually create a horizontal lifeline by tightening the rope between the two Eevooks. The worker is wearing a harness with the necessary gear. A rope is stacked and attached to a stacked throw line that is attached to a projectile at the end. A line thrower is also present. It is a good idea to wear a helmet during this exercise, but it was over 100 degrees, so it was not worn. When the Eveook fall protection system is being used for fall protection, a person shall always wear a helmet that is appropriate for the work that is being performed. The trainee starts by attaching the gear loop end of his short lanyard to the front upper sternal D-ring for easy access at the top of a ladder. He now measures the distance across the structure to determine the length of the throw line. You want enough throw line to clear the house you are working on, but not go too far and land in the neighbor's swimming pool. Next, he lays out the throw line to prevent tangles. Then he measures out the necessary length of throw line to go over the house previously determined. And ties the line at the measured point to the bottom of the ladder, represented by the red Eveook in the video, leaving enough line to go over the house, but not so much line that it goes too far. He then goes to the line thrower case and takes one spent, previously fired, .22 caliber blank cartridge and places it under the elastic strap below his upper sternal D-ring on his camp safety ANSI harness. We don't use live cartridges for practice. Then he attaches the projectile to his line thrower, attaches the line thrower to his D-ring, to his side D-ring, and then wraps the lower part of the line thrower with the 60 centimeter lanyard, places his ear protection over his ears, and then walks to the ladder. We don't actually use the ladders for this exercise. We imagine them. It's safer that way. The worker then climbs the imagined ladder and at the top immediately attaches his short lanyard to the upper rung of the ladder for fall protection. He places his throw line into a line guide at the side of the ladder to prevent the line from slapping the bottom of his arm when the projectile is launched. When all this is complete and the trainee is ready to launch the projectile, he loads the line thrower with the empty blank .22 caliber cartridge. When ready, the projectile is launched across the house. For the exercise, the projectile is tossed to the Eveook on the other side. In a real installation, Firing the launcher from the top of the ladder allows for a straighter and more accurate line across the house. After firing the line, the trainee detaches the throw line from the line guide at the side of the ladder, removes the lanyard from the top rung of the ladder, descends the ladder, detaches the line from the bottom of the ladder, and returns the line thrower and ear protection to their case. The worker goes to the other side of the imagined house and pulls the throw line and then the rope over the house. A second person assists the trainee by holding up the rope for a more realistic experience. The trainee then attaches his lanyard and the goblin to the rope coming across the roof to keep the rope tight and keep the Eveook that is attached to the other side from slipping off. He then attaches the Eveook on his side of the house to the rope with the camp giant. Using the goblin now also as fall protection, the Eveook is lifted to the eave of the roof with the rope and the giant. The Eveook is pulled tight to the eave and a muncher mule overhand knot is tied as a backup to the giant. Still using the goblin as fall protection, the worker descends to the bottom of the ladder, and attaches an adjustable goblin lanyard to his harness. He also grabs a prusik anchor cord, PMI rope guards, and Gorilla Tape. The rope guards and Gorilla Tape are used to protect the roof, and the prusik is attached to the peak of the roof to be used as an anchor when needed. Maintaining fall protection, the worker climbs the ladder and then transfers to an adjustable lanyard. The trainee continues up the roof and attaches any necessary roof protection, and then sets a prusik anchor at the peak of the roof. The prusik is set where you may need an additional anchor to protect you from falls, so you can remove and reattach your fall arrestor to maintain proper fall protection. Fall protection should be 100% while working on the roof. In some cases, you may need more than one prusik on more than one peak. The system is now ready for use. The trainee is showing an example of transferring your Goblin fall arrestor from an ascending side of the roof peak to the opposite side for descent. With the adjustable lanyard, you have the freedom to work at distances from the horizontal lifeline.